This segment is sponsored by Hawk Armor. Stay loud and 12 proud.
Hey, what's happening, Seahawk fans? Matt Case from the Best Fans Video Podcast. Oh my goodness, how about that game, Week 13? Panthers, Seahawks, and Earl Thomas. Man, out for the season. I know he's out for the season, but man, I hope this whole retirement thing. Earl, please, Earl, just take a moment and rethink all that, bro. I mean, I know it was like you're caught up in the moment and you're passionate. You're like, I'm gonna get in, I'm gonna tweet, and we love you, Earl. We're praying for you, bro. Just think about it. Take some time. Just relax and chill with your family. We're gonna look ahead. Coming up, Packers, right? Is that who we're playing? Packers, right? We're going on the road. It was cold and snowy there last week. Houston, they got blown out. Wasn't even close. Anyways, we'll look ahead to that game with the fisherman, Jeff Aaron. Also, look ahead also with the good news story. Larry Lomax has another one of those. And, of course, the queen of all boom, the queen of social media, Dallas Hawk and Bale. She'll stop by. But let's recap. Panthers, Seahawks, Sunday Night Football at the Clink. I was there. I was out screaming, hey, you Cam Newton. I did that so much. I think the people around me were like, hey, come on. All right, here's somebody I know who loves Cam Newton. Spike O'Neal.
Thanks, Matt. So what is it about Pete Carroll in prime time? Carroll and the Seahawks improved his record to 18-1 in primetime games Sunday night with a 40-7 win over the Carolina Panthers. Now, it was a expensive win for the Seahawks. Seahawks lost Earl Thomas in the game due to a second quarter collision with Cam Chancellor. Earl's initial response to the injury via Twitter was, "The game's been good to me, a lot on my mind, including possibly retirement. Who's to say what Earl will decide to do long term? Once the spring rolls around, the competitive juice will start to flow with Earl Thomas. He'll probably do what other guys did in their past, like Brett Favre, and not be so ready to walk away from the game. But that will work itself out. Right now, the Seahawks have a decision to make. Are they good to go in the secondary? They brought on some players this week to kind of fill out the ranks, but they're going to have to go with what they got. It was good to see the ground game back. Justin Britt made apparently quite a difference. And Thomas Rawls, with the beast on the sidelines, was a man possessed. An amazing night on the ground for the Seahawks. Over 240 yards of ground game in the 500 yards of offense for the Seattle Seahawks against the Carolina Panthers. Now the offense seems to be moving well. Can that overcome the shortcomings of the defense now that Earl Thomas is gone for the rest of the year? We shall see. It's going to be a fun run.
What do you do when your septic system starts to fail? That's no small problem, but you can find big relief from A-Advanced Septic. A-Advanced Septic and Construction Services can provide new septic installations, repair drain fields, and resolve backups. Got other home projects that need concrete work? They can help with retaining walls, decks, driveways, and patios. Get the job done right the first time. A-Advanced Septic and Construction Services, helping you from the ground up. This segment is sponsored by A-Advanced Septic and Construction Services, serving the Pacific Northwest from the ground up.
Oh, this is so good. It's my favorite. You can't have it. This is a video. You can't eat it. Anyways, you know who did eat it? The Panthers and Cam Newton last week. Gosh, I watched the highlights again when I got home. It was so good. Speaking of so good, here's something that's so good every week. Larry Lomax spotlight and a feel-good story about 12s in the community making a difference. Here's another one. I'm going to eat some more of this ice cream.
This segment is sponsored by Courtesy Tire and Automotive of Tacoma. Confident care for your car.
Hi, this is Mike from the Beast Bus, and hi everybody. This is Mike Zaffe with Hi everybody, this is Mike Zaffe from the Hawk Alley Tailgate. I'm sure you've, oh man.
Okay, we're rolling. Be happy.
I am.
Go.
Hi everybody, this is Mike Zaffe from Double Deep. What Kim and her crew have to offer. Hey everybody, this is Mike Zaffe from the Beast Bus and the Hawk Alley Tailgate. We're here down at Double D Meats in Mountain Lake Terrace. Let's go check it out. You know, I've traveled around the world and I've never seen a store have this much variety of hot sauce or rubs. This place is crazy. All right, hey everybody, we're here at Double D Meats with Kim, one of our major sponsors of the Hawk Alley Tailgate, and she really helps us out with our pulled pork. And Rich Jones with Biohazard, I believe, yeah, Biohazard, yeah, he's our man. He's been doing it for like 3 years.
Yeah, we've been in business for 62 years now. I bought this store from my father a few years back. I started here like 30 years old when I was a kid in high school, and yeah, when I started here there was 2 employees. Now we've got almost 30 employees, so it's definitely grown over the 30 years.
Yeah, I see that you have some of the local legends here. One of my favorites.
He's local, yeah.
Yeah, he's a good guy. You know, I like his Chipotle habanero.
Jay Wilbur, who is a very big sponsor of Hawk Strong.
That's right.
He does Bloody Mary mix, amazing bloody, and barbecue sauce. We're still the old-fashioned kind of meat market. You walk in and we cut everything fresh every day. We grind all our own meats. We make 50 different flavors of bratwurst, and we can make special flavors. If you have something you want made, we'll make it for you.
Oh, is it like I can come in the morning and wait 5 minutes and have the custom steak, or is it
Absolutely.
Like, yeah, really?
Absolutely.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I'm coming here for my next barbecue. Well, thanks, Kim, for showing us around Double D Meats and telling us the story of your family and the history of your business, which is awesome. Great to hear about local businesses. We'll see you guys at the next Hawk Alley Tailgate. Thanks.
See you there.
What is that?
They're basically elk nuts.
Oh.
This segment is sponsored by Olympic Crest Coffee, a premier coffee roaster in the heart of the Pacific Northwest.
Best Fans Video Podcast rolls on. I'm in the kitchen cooking up some stuff. Seahawks, what are they going to be cooking up against Green Bay and the Packers coming up this Sunday? The fisherman Jeff Aaron will tell us all about that. First, let's check in online and around the world. Things on the social media tip. Here she is, the Queen of Boom, the Queen of Hawk Armor, Dallas Hawk and Bales. Dallas.
Hey everyone, Dallas Hawk and Bales here, and thank you for sticking around for my segment in the Best Fans Video Podcast. Wow, what a great game on Sunday. I knew we had a good chance of winning, but 7-40? Oh my gosh, we whooped their butts. Our boys were non-stop. Thomas Rawls ran 106 yards on 16 carries with 2 touchdowns. How awesome is that? And Tyler Lockett was on fire. No one was catching up to that kid. I just love when Pete Carroll talks about Tyler Lockett in his interviews. Every single time someone asks him a question about him, he always gives a little smirk and a chuckle because the kid is so fast. Jimmy Graham made a few plays. Our Kurz is back with that great catch. Oh yeah, and did you guys happen to see Beast Mode on the field last Sunday? It was really good seeing him. There were a ton of pictures of Marshawn Lynch on First Avenue by all of the 12s that were super excited to see him. It was really sad to see Earl Thomas go down. I guess he is out for the rest of the season with a broken leg. Best of luck to you, Earl, and hope you have a speedy recovery. On to the events. This Sunday, December 11th, we are taking on the Packers. If you are on the north side, come out to Jimmy Max in Everett for their away game bash. The whole family's invited. Doors open up at 11. They're going to have a ton of raffles, and all of the proceeds go to the Children's Hospital. Well, that's all I have for you guys this week. Bring on the Packers. No pack, no. The Seahawks are coming to town. Boom.
This segment is sponsored by Laura Lundeen at Abbey Realty, your realtor for life.
The fisherman Jeff Aaron, this guy is amazing. He's like a sports guru. He dissects games, X's and O's. He knows all about hot receivers and hot routes and slots, and he's a guy who can get his backfield in motion, man. He's a dude, he is a tight end. He embodies what it means to be a tight end. I think it's rum flavored. The fisherman Jeff Aaron, Keys, Insight, Packers, Sox. What do you got, Jeff?
This segment is sponsored by Pacific Travel Center, putting the RV in travel for over 50 years.
Hey, it's the Fish, Jeff Aaron from Fox Sports 1380 Radio and 95.3 FM. A little preview of the Green Bay Packers, the Seahawks opponent this week from the frozen tundra of Lambeau Field. Happy holidays to everyone, and hope you're not nursing a cold like I am right now. So I hope I can make it through this all right. Green Bay comes in on a 2-game winning streak with a 6-6 record. And Aaron Rodgers said this team's going to run the table. Well, let's hope he's wrong, but so far he's right with a 2-game win streak. Let's analyze and break down Green Bay here for a moment. Four-game losing streak, and in that 4-game losing streak, they gave up 153 points. That's almost 40 points a game. The defense was terrible, and the offense couldn't find anything. They couldn't get in sync with each other, and it all seemed to stem for them from the lack of their running game. Eddie Lacy's out. James Starks and Seahawk cast-off Christian Michael have not been able to revive the running game. So Jordy Nelson and Aaron Rodgers have decided to take matters into their own hands, and they have, and we've seen a resurgence. Now, I told you they gave up 153 points in a 4-game stretch, losing all of them. That's almost 40 points a game their defense gave up. But the last 2 weeks, however, things have changed dramatically. They beat the Houston Texans 21-13, and the week before beat the Eagles 21-13 on a Monday Night Football game. So their defense only gave up 26 points in the last 2 games, 13 in each. So vastly improved, but still not a strength. But here's the key for Aaron Rodgers. We know he can scramble out of the pocket and remain one of the most accurate passers in football, but he's even better than that now. He has thrown 10 touchdown passes when scrambling outside the box. That could be a big concern for the Seahawks this week, especially without Earl Thomas. And that's where this whole thing breaks down. Aaron Rodgers is good at finding your weakness. And without Earl Thomas back there to make the home run play and be the last line of defense at that safety position, which is so important for the Seahawks, he's going to be missed, and it could take a couple of weeks adjustment before the Seahawks find that solution. So that is a critical element about this week's game and should cause you to be a bit nervous about this matchup. So again, Aaron Rodgers, 10 touchdown passes outside the pocket. Now, they have very little in the way of a running game. So if the Seahawks can get the lead, Aaron Rodgers is going to be forced to have to throw the ball anyway. But the Packers will not be able to control this game with the running game. Aaron Rodgers, in fact, is 59 yards shy of Eddie Lacy's season total right now, or he'd be the leading rusher on the Green Bay Packers. So from that standpoint, a one-dimensional team normally does not fare very well against a Seahawks defense, even if that one-dimensional team is the Green Bay Packers. Now, Green Bay's kind of in a weird spot at 6-6, 2 games back of the surprising Detroit Lions in their division. But everything's in front of Green Bay. This is their critical game of the year. They get the Seahawks on their home field. Then they have a trip to Chicago, and the Bears are kind of down right now. Then they have Minnesota back at Lambeau Field, and then a final game of the year at Detroit against the Lions. So Green Bay knows if they win, everything will fix itself. But they likely need 4 wins in a row. Can they get it against the Seahawks this week? It will be the sternest test left on their schedule. This, my friends, is a critical football game. That's just a quick preview of some of the things that people are going to be talking about. Go Seahawks, and good luck in the frozen tundra, and happy holidays from the Fish.
Since 1965, Pacific Travel Center has been the place to go for all your camping and travel needs. We're a full-service dealership located in South Tacoma with a variety of new and used campers and travel trailers, ready for you to load up and enjoy with your family. Pacific Travel Center will greet you with an experienced staff, show you an assortment of popular camper and trailer brands, as well as offer a complete parts store and large service department. Pacific Travel Center, putting the RV in travel for over 50 years.
Yeah, so that's what you should be looking for Sunday, Seahawks Packers. What is that, like a 125 start on Fox? I sure hope it's not Troy Aikman and Joe Buck, because those clowns, they kind of annoy me. Anyway, so what I do is I'll turn them down and I'll turn up Rabel and Moon. So there you go. Best Fans Video Podcast coming up for week 14. This is some really good stuff. I think I just ruined my dinner. My wife's about to come home. And she's like, what'd you have for dinner? I'm like, nothing. All right, so there you go. Grace and peace. See ya. Go Hawks.